Do you ever hear a creak at the door?
A whistle through the window.
And you close them, but you could have sworn.
I locked that door. I shut that window.
It's weird, right? But you move on. Only when you come home the next day to the same open window, the same open door, you can't help but wonder.
Was it a ghost?
That was the opening sequence to Was It a Ghost?, the podcast sensation that drew listeners from across River County to tune into Radio 411. Each week, Elise Larson and Cameron Summer investigated listener-submitted reports of paranormal activity. Houses, hotels, parks, even boats. If it was in the Greenpoint area, it was fair game.
We're here at the Langston Hotel, 13th floor.
We're here on Sheridan Street.
King Street.
This is Springview Park, where we'll allegedly be finding the Springview spirits.
This is the Ridgemont Trail, highest elevation. Don't laugh, Cameron. The ghost will hear you.
Was It a Ghost was a runaway hit for Radio 411. It drew listeners from all across the county. But now, the bigger story is what led to the show's cancellation. And that is, of course, Elise Larson's sudden, tragic disappearance on this night, December 8th, 1 year ago.
It got too real, I think. When that happened, I didn't know what to do.
That's Cameron Summer, Elise's co-host. We talked over the phone last week, and he agreed to join us in the studio for an exclusive interview. This will be his first time on the air since a week before the incident. So, Cameron, first, I just want to thank you for joining us. Obviously, this is an important, very sensitive topic to you.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just glad to be back on 411.
Great. I want to start by asking, what was the original plan for that night last year?
Good question. So, December 8th, that was a recording day. Loaded our equipment into Elise's truck, she had the pickup, and we drove off to our call spot, which, weirdly enough, was a house on the far north side. You know, like, basketball court in your backyard territory, not exactly our target demographic, right? So we were on the drive over, like, what's up with this place? And we started throwing around some crazy theories about the owners. I think Elise said something like, "What if it's a cult?" And I laughed. We were obviously kidding, but the truth is, we didn't know much about the place. It was hard to find anything online. We had an address, and a photo, and a phone call, and that's really it.
Who made the phone call?
It was a man named Steven Quinn. He rang us about a month before. Invited us to the place, the Pemberton estate, they called it, to investigate a series of strange turns. He was the one who greeted us at the door when we finally showed up.
Can we roll that footage?
Yeah.
This is audio from the night of the incident. Now, none of the professional equipment survived, but Cameron's backup phone recording remains.
Hey, is this the Pemberton house?
I trust you have an appointment.
Yeah, we're from Radio 411, Elise and Cameron. The ghost hunters, sir?
Indeed, it is you. Pardon the inquiry. Simply standard procedure for our guests. A good evening to you both. Welcome to the Pemberton estate. Lady Pemberton thanks you for your attendance and will be down for supper shortly. Please, right this way.
He took us inside and immediately was like, "This shit is insane." I mean, red wallpaper, display cases with spears and swords and armor and shit. Bear rugs, old paintings, a huge fireplace in the living room. It was this, like, haunted Victorian mansion. I fucking loved it.
How old is this place, Steven?
As old as the Pemberton family itself.
Which is how old?
Oh, some generations back, I should say. But please, save your questions for Lady Pemberton. She is more qualified historian than I.
So he left us in the dining room. We set up our equipment and tried to quickly unpack everything.
This place is seriously wild. I'm having trouble wrapping my head around it. It just doesn't feel real.
And not long after, Steven reappeared with Pemberton, Imelda Pemberton. She told us the whole story.
Hello, dears. So glad you could make it. Please, please sit. The food will be out soon. Now, you must be Miss Larson and Mr. Summer. Oh, it is so wonderful to put a face to the voices. How lovely. Oh, but forgive my manners. I am Imelda Pemberton, owner of this quaint estate.
It's an amazing place. Thanks for having us here.
But of course, dear. Really, it's a shame I didn't call you two over sooner.
Right. So, if I may, what's going on here exactly? All Steven told us is that a series of strange turns happened here.
A prudent question, Mr. Summer. Straight to business. I like that. And I do apologize. This story is poor conversation for the supper table. But simply put, the house is angry. Angrier than ever before. You see, I grew up here with 4 sisters and a brother. I was the eldest. And one night, while I was out for a stroll, I returned to find the house ablaze, head to toe engulfed in the most wretched flames. I didn't know what to do. Calling the fire department seemed out of the question, since the only telephone was inside, probably burning to a crisp already. No neighbors for several miles either. So I just paced back and forth, calling out, "Mother, Father!" and all my siblings' names, trying to get them to wake up. I kept going, but it felt hopeless. None of them were answering. The fire was spreading. I knew they were all done for in there. I was ready to give up, ready to run in and join them. But then I felt a hand on my shoulder. Stephen, I want you to tell them what you told me.
I am sorry, Miss Imelda. I have sent for the fire department, but your family is gone. Stay here with me. We must wait out the fire.
Oh, come on, that's not all. You left out the best part.
Right. And when it is finished, I can tell you how to reach them again.
Yes, that's right. Stephen trained me. I became an intermediary.
Well, first, I'm so sorry that happened, but are you saying you could talk to them after the fire?
Precisely so, Miss Larson. It was not the direct kind of talking I had hoped for, but we still shared a house together, lived together, coexisted in much the same way as before. Although we were denied each other's physical presence, this hardly seemed to matter.
What did they say to you?
It was a pleasant relationship at first. While Stephen oversaw the house's reconstruction, I made first contact with each of my fallen siblings. They all died unnatural deaths, so their spirits are bound to this house, a dreadful fate. But how glad they were to be found again. When you lack physical form, dear, it becomes hard to tie yourself to anything. But I was there for them. Within the house's walls, I was their anchor to the earth. Only now, I suppose they see me getting on in age. As I inch closer to my natural grave, they worry about what happens then, where their older sister will go when her time comes. They do not want me to disappear. They have grown upset, anxious, wary. And it is shown through several incidents around the house as of late.
Incidents? What kind of incidents?
Horrible little pranks, that's all. I found a knife hanging by a rope from the ceiling right above my bed. I think that was Oliver. Another time, I found a toaster on the floor near the bathtub. Suits of armor pointing their weapons at me. That was my sister Veronica, never one for subtlety. They cannot harm me directly, but they can suggest, insist I take drastic actions.
And can you talk to them in return? Is there a way to have a conversation, I guess?
Indeed, indeed. And I tell you what, Miss Larson, I was going to work up to this, but you seem eager. Would you like to talk to them now?
Oh man, yes, I would.
She took us to the parlor. It was besides the dining room. Inside there were 2 floor mats and a candelabra. There were 5 candles, 1 for each sibling. The whole place looked prepared for us, which I guess makes sense, but it still freaked me out.
Elise, I'm really not sure about this. I can't explain why, but I don't think this is going anywhere good. I think we should turn back. Just split.
Hey, it's okay. You're okay. You've got this. We've got this. I'll take the lead. You just follow, okay? Look, this is the story we've been searching for. Now we just have to document it. Are you with me?
Yeah, okay. All right.
All right, good. Let's go.
Dears, there you are. You know, I am actually glad you took that little recess because I forgot to fetch these.
Ah, are those blindfolds?
Yes. Oh, and have no fear. My siblings are just a little shy. You are the first new people they will be meeting in ages, after all.
All right. Sure, that tracks.
Please take your seats. The incantation must begin shortly.
Oh, Stephen, do not rush our guests. I am sure they're happy to oblige.
It's no problem. Here, let's get into position.
She blindfolded us. Turned out the lights in the room, closed the curtains, held the candles close enough to us that I felt the heat coming off them. I think I was shaking. And then she started chanting. I was really, really starting to freak out. Something felt wrong. Everything felt wrong. I peeked through a little crack of light Pemberton didn't cover with the blindfold, because otherwise I literally thought I could slip away from myself.
Media vita in morte sumus, ignem ad terram ad fer.
She finished her chant. She blew out the candles, and then...
Lady Pemberton.
I see that, Stephen. I see.
And then I took off my blindfold.
What? What the fuck? Where is Elise? What did you do to her?
Oh, dear. She's someplace else now.
What's happening? How did you... What? Where is she?
Nowhere you can reach her, dear. Not without my help.
Oh, God. Oh, God, no.
You will listen to me very closely if you want to see Miss Larson again. Put the blindfold back on. No peeking. I am giving you one more chance, Mr. Summer.
You're insane. This can't be real. This can't be happening.
Put the blindfold back on, Cameron.
No.
Put it on!
No! You're insane!
Do not try to leave, boy. It will only make things worse. Her suffering will only increase.
The keys. Shit.
You will return here, boy, if you ever wish to see your Elise again. I hold her soul now. You have no choice.
She just disappeared. Elise, in an instant, there and gone. I didn't know what to do.
911, what is your emergency?
Shit, there's my friend is gone. I took her into a house and she just vanished. Pemberton did it. Imelda Pemberton, she...
Your friend disappeared, sir?
Yes,
Where did the incident occur?
it was at Street. Imelda Pemberton did it. Don't forget that. She'll try to sweet talk you. Don't believe her. Please, you have to listen to me.
You said Street, sir?
Yes, that's the address.
Okay, I don't see a property at that address. Are you sure that's the right place?
Yes, I'm sure. I know that's the right address. It's a huge mansion. You can't miss it. It's old. It's really old. Maybe it's not on, I don't know, whatever address software you use.
All right, sir. We'll send a crew to search that location. Please stay on the line with me and get to safety if at all possible.
Okay. Okay.
What happened next? Cameron, what happened next?
What? No. This is the part of the story no one believes. This is when my testimony goes out the window.
Sir? Mr. Summer? Are you still here with me?
I'm still here.
Okay, well, our crew just did a search of the area. There appears to be no property at Street. No standing property, anyway. They only reported a burnt foundation. Nothing close by, either. Our crew also conducted a preliminary search through the nearby woods. Unfortunately, it yielded no results. I'm sorry we couldn't be of more assistance today, sir.
I wasn't really there at that point. Nothing felt real. I just had to keep driving. Everything felt so unresponsive. Gray. Like if something had jumped out of my car, I'd just drive right through it. I wouldn't even think to stop. It must have been hours before I got the clarity to go back and actually look at the property myself. When I got there, it was sunrise. And sure enough, nothing. No house. No evidence that anyone had been there. No footprints or tire marks. If I didn't have the backup audio on my phone, there would be no evidence of that night. Nobody would believe me. I mean, a few hardcore Was It a Ghost fans did. Some people believe in my innocence, and I guess that's all I can say. I didn't do anything to Elise. I tried to tell her. I tried to warn her I thought it was dangerous. But I have to live with it now. With her missing. With everyone assuming I did it. Even with that audio, nobody changes their mind once it's made up. I know that now.
What made you want to break your silence now, after a year?
I finally got to a point where I could talk through it without breaking down. Without completely breaking down. That took a lot of work. And then when you gave me that call last week, I thought it was a sign. But something else happened too. I can't prove it. But you have to understand. You have to believe me. She came back to me last night. In a dream. I know it was a dream, but it felt so real. I saw Elise at the foot of my bed, just looking out the window. She turned away from me. It was so weird because in all the time since that night, it was the first time I had dreamt of Elise. I was frozen in place, just saying, I'm sorry, over and over again. But she still wasn't looking at me. She said something like, I've been lost. I've been so lost, will you help me? And I said, yes, please come back. And she held out her hand. Her left hand, and I could finally move my arm, so I reached out to take it. We held hands. And it was the sharpest pain I had ever felt. My hand was on fire. Literally ablaze, and it was spreading all around the room. I couldn't move. Elise wouldn't let my hand go. The pain was so overwhelming, I begged her to let go, but she just turned around to face me. And it was her. But I knew it wasn't. That look in her eyes. It was Imelda. I jolted awake in a cold sweat, and I knew I just knew whatever deal I had made. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. If I would have known.
Cameron, are you alright?
I didn't want to do that.
Hey, let's get him some water. Come on. Water and a blanket. Come on. You're alright, Cameron. It's okay. You're alright. We don't have to Cameron. Hey. Cameron.
Cameron!
You're alive. You're alive. You're here. Oh, thank God. Elise.